And we're done. Okay, well, at least I think we are. I think I've built everything that I need. So in the first part, we built everything up on the top, just up here, I think. And then in the second part, the time lapse, because I figured watching me build all this stuff in real time was probably going to be really boring. So I thought I'd do the rest in and just fast forward it as like a time lapse. So I think what I've been doing is I built loads of go-karts. So this one here, I've done 2 station tiles, so 3 go-karts. Then we've got 5, so that's 3 station tiles. And then 4 will give you 7, and so on. And then at the end, what we can do is we can look back to see how much profit each one makes to try and work out whether it's better to do, I don't know, 5 go-karts or 7. I don't know, depending on space as well. Considering what's going on in the world, we're also using some form of social distancing, although it doesn't look like it at the moment, considering how crowded things are. Perhaps they're protesting. I don't know. So let's have a quick recap what we've got. We've got some transport rides, a maze, no coasters, a go-karts, no water rides, a lot of shops, nothing selling disinfectant and or UV light. So not sure how that's going to work out. So if you're watching some point in the future, this is all being done during the global pandemic of 2020. If you're watching sometime way in the future, then, you know, I'm trying to work out what happened to these bald monkeys. Well, obviously we didn't make it, and clearly we weren't as clever as the dinosaurs in the end, because they lasted way longer than what we did. But I reckon we'll make it. Okay, so what I did at the end of the time-lapse video was that I figured we were getting very close to completing the goal, and I didn't want to do it without recording properly. So I stopped all the rides, I closed them all. And what I've done as well with the monorail, I wasn't going to put monorails, but then I realized then these little trains here, you can fit 4 passengers per car. So as long as they come in and they only sit within their household groups, we should be fine. So we're charging £1 a go for everything. I reckon we should be ready to complete this scenario. So let's open everything and let's just put it on play. Just make sure I'm recording. I am. Cool. I always I press record and then about 5 seconds later I always think, am I recording? I am. Okay, a lot of crowding going on. So I've closed the rides. Looks like it's gonna rain as well. It's not great, is it? Let's fast forward. So we need to be on 1,000 by the 10th. As long as we've done that, then we're a third of the way through the month with a third of the goal. We are going to do it. We're going to do it, no problem. Guests complaining about the amount of litter. Yep, there's a lot of litter. I haven't hired that many handymen or handy women, handy persons, because we haven't really got that many exciting rides. So I wasn't worried about sick. I probably could have put down some bins. That would have worked out well. We've got a lot of a big loan because we have been running low on cash. When it has rained, we've made a decent wad from the umbrella sales. We're charging £20 a go. So as you can see, 7,000 in that one particular month. We made more in shop sales that month than we had probably in the ticket sales for most of the months before that. So what are we on now? Halfway through the month and we're 2/3 of the way to the goal. I was trying to do something a little different with this one. I know I've done it before, so it's not that different, but I'm trying to do something a little bit different rather than just building a cool coaster, charging £10 a go and beating it. But figure maybe we'll do something slightly different next time one of these ones crops up. Let's have a look at the profit, see what's earning the bucks. Oh, 1 household per carriage. Which one's that? This one over here. with a whopping 3.03 excitement, earning the big bucks. I mean, look at it. Took that corner at 20. Zooming along at 30 miles per hour. 18th. One thing I did on the last park, in between building the last park and I did a video of the train going around it. I noticed that as it was going up the slopes, it was going a little bit too slow. So what I did was I edited the track and I just had little 1 unit increases rather than 2 unit increases. And I've done the same on this one. So as you can see, when it goes up, it doesn't lose speed as much. Whereas if I'd have done 2 unit increases on the slopes, it would have lost speed to a crawl. It would probably be going about 2 miles per hour. So it just makes it a little bit quicker. Not a huge amount. 22nd of June. And we've just completed the 3,000. Yeah, I mean, I might be wrong, but I can't imagine this park winning any awards, winning any Oscars for the videos or anything. The white chair. Did I think I remember on the first one, I called this one the black chair and I forgot to recolor them. They were all green. Let's see if we can pay back the loan before the end of the month. So we're now fast forward. So it's been an interesting scenario. Not great, but interesting. Kind of like the world's in an interesting place at the moment. I'm doing fine. I mean, we're all fine here. I should have been unpacking, I suppose, right about now for my trip to Disney World, which never happened. Was also getting married out in Florida, which also never happened. So we'll have to rebook that for some time in the future. There's a lot of people going through a lot worse. So I'm not going to be too downhearted about it. Stew! Fantastic. What did we end up on? 4,221. And let's see what was the most profitable. No way. Hedge Maze. The Hedge Maze was the most profitable. Wow. Closely followed by one household per carriage only, monorail, and the white chair. Cool. Well, let's find a ride that we can follow around the park, shall we? Which one? Which one? Which one? Let's do the chairlift. Okay. So I am Stu. This was Circuit Heights. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye.